A very big hello to my dearest students who are nearest to our heart and soul. Our tutors praying for you guys in the psychological booster. I know many of you have been waiting for this time. So were we meeting you guys in the last minute discussion. We started this journey around 8 months back with you guys, and we started with the baby steps. What you were yesterday, ask me, you're not the same today. You're much learned people, but today I have to make you see from my vision. I want you to appear in exam from my perspective and not yours. You have to see yourself from my eyes, and you people would realize where you were and where you are. We have to reach to the top for which we have been working hard. Big hello, Garima. Thank you so much, Samati. Thank you, Nadia. Miss you guys more. Welcome to the psychological booster, and let's kill all the fears which we have together. No worries at all. We have been working hard, and in each module we used to discuss that we are forgetting these things. Today, all the curriculum is in our head. It's just like 2 days more, and we are going to appear in exam. So, what's needed today? We are going to discuss what is that thing which is disturbing us today so that we do not get depressed and we kill the depression by our faith and by our strength. Farah, these cherries with a sad emoji, I do not expect I need the same cherries which you used to give in the session. No, my dear Mehreen, you would see that the best would come from inside. Okay. Now, what are the disturbing thoughts for the day? Prachita, my girl, same lovely hearts. What are those thoughts which are disturbing us today? Let's take each thought one by one and let's kill those nervousness and anxiety that when we end this session, we all are new, we all are fresh, and we all would be ready for the exam. The first question, which is disturbing Tika, is what would happen in exam? This is what Tika is saying, that I am thinking that what would happen in exam? You guys tell me that you people have been reading so much. We'll take every fear one by one. All right? Okay. So the first fear is that what would be exam like? Zahida, Panchampreet, yes? So all of you, please pay attention here. I do not say that exam would be 100% easy. I would not say that exam would be very simple. It's MRCOG part 2. Definitely, yes, they have to test you. But exam would be doable. Exam would be 100% doable. You would see in the exam that there are going to be around 50 straightforward questions, copy paste, and quite easy. But please remember, those straightforward questions, you people have to read carefully. I mean it that under the nervousness of the difficult questions, when you make your easy questions go wrong, the chances of failing or losing the exam is more. Remember that difficult questions are difficult for everyone. They don't make you pass or fail. But on the cost of that, when you make your easy questions go wrong, that is not acceptable because it's a percentile scoring. You tend to lose your score when you make those questions wrong, which almost 99% of students, they're making it correct. Do you guys understand? Yes? So the first thing is that if you take 100 exam questions, out of that, you will feel that 50 questions are very straightforward. 30 questions would be like where you will have to catch the hint. No problem, you all can do that. These 30 questions, these 50 questions which I'm talking about would be like ST elevation, would be like IUS Mirena coil, right? These 30 questions would require careful reading, which would need hint to be picked up so that you people can just mark the answer. All right. Now would be the last set of 20 questions. out of them, 5 to 7 questions would be super difficult. Please do not worry. Those questions would not make your destiny. 100% we would try to even make those questions correct. We would try our 100% to make those questions correct. But even if you lose the score in those 5-10 questions, doesn't matter. The bulk has to be correct. Do you guys understand? These 20 questions, which would be a little harder, you have to do the exclusion in those questions. You have to do exclusion in those questions. Out of them, 15, Nisha, would be doable. 5 would be just alien questions, not more than that. The problem is that when you come out of the exam, you say, oh, I didn't see this option. This answer I do not want from anyone, Shruti. This is my concern. This is my request. This is my suggestion. Reading the exam Sadaf Imtiaz carefully is in your hands. Reading the question with all your concentration, Maham, is in your hands. This is something which you have to do. Nobody would do it for you. You guys understand this point? I always tell you guys that even now you sit for the exam, no blackout would happen. It's not an OSCE, guys and gals. It's not an OSCE. Why should a blackout happen? You have to be accurate in reading. Read the question in a way that you people are just reading it and your ears can listen to it. All right, your ears can listen to it, Prachita. Right, Meena and Priyanka? How many questions would be numbers? Maybe just 5, 7? On account of that, Waleed, would we make our 95 questions wrong? No, we should not. Right? So you all have to understand. Everybody, please pay attention here. You have to, no problem, Prachita, leave the numbers. How many would be there? Leave them if they're making you troubled or making you nervous. Leave them. Okay? You have to remember, everybody, that you will read the question from the start and till the end. Your ears can listen to your voice and then make an answer. I'm repeating again and again. Make an answer in your mind and then see the options and search for the option. Is this point clear to you all? If one option is one step ahead, please go back to the question and see what are they asking and see the leading word. I would be ringing in your ears. I have to be very, very strict in this. Please, I emphasize that read the leading word twice before marking the answer. We do understand if we don't know anything, we would make just a guess. And that too, an intelligent guess can make those questions correct as well. Right? We can just make that question correct as well. So my idea of meeting you today is that I give you that mindset which can make you successful. Sumaira, Nadia, Mehreen, everyone out there, Rachita, Nisha, everyone, please. If I ask you, Garima, my dear, Savati, my dear, if I ask you to close the books just now, and get ready for the exam, even then you're passing. We cannot do a massive covering up of any new thing in these 1.5 days. Do you guys understand this point? Take my words. Have confidence in my words if you feel that you yourself are shaky. I know that. Why? Because I have been seeing students for years and years. I know that you people would pass. Then what is the problem? The problem is that you're getting nervous, you're getting anxious, and I can see tears in so many messages and phone calls since morning. If we will cry, it will cause a headache. If we will weep, it will cause disturbance. And you know, the type of the messages which I'm getting is what? The type of the message, Garima, which I'm getting is that, ma'am, what would my family think? My kids are saying, please, mommy, pass this exam. Let me tell you one thing, and that's not for this MRCOG. That's for life. Everyone, please pay attention. May that be your family, may that be your friends, may that be your any relative, may that be your mentor. If anyone is leaving you for the sake that you have not have a successful exam, let them leave you today. It's better that they leave you today if the relations are dependent upon this exam. Do you guys understand this point? And the ones which are with you would stay with you forever. The relations, the mentorship, the family, they are not dependent on this result, please. They're not dependent on this result. Please try and understand this thing. Why are you guys thinking that maybe, if we fail, the world would turn over? Nothing would happen. If somebody wants to leave you on this result, let them leave. It's always better that they leave early rather than spoiling or ruining your life. It's not about a MRCOG. I mean, if one exam can make a difference, that means that relation is not a relation. Kavina, my dear, mentally it makes a difference. So today, if we'll weep, would we get success, sweetheart? We won't. Kavina, if we would weep, we would not read the questions carefully, sweetheart. So what we have to do now is that we have to stay firm and tell yourself, I will do it for myself. I will do it for my family. I would definitely do it for all those who had been there in sacrifices. This should come up with a positive booster, guys. Do you people agree to me? Yes, my dear. So, Savati, this should come up with a positive booster rather than weeping and saying, and all of those who are having, unfortunately, a second attempt or a third attempt, you people have to go into the Pearson Center telling yourself that this is the first attempt, because I know many people that they have half-hearted attempts. They didn't do their best. They just appeared in exam with less of the preparation. So we can't blame the exam or we can't blame that time, but we can't carry the baggage of that failure, right? You guys understand, please? Yes? So nobody has to keep this previous baggage or those flashbacks with them. Every day is a new day. Today, if you tell yourself just today, believe me, just today, you people can change your destiny. No problem, Prachi. It has to be a pass attempt. You have to think that you're going in the exam for the first time. You don't have to take that baggage along with you. No problem. If people have mocked, let them mock. They're free to mock. They've got so ample time. You do your work. We can change our destiny even if we decide at this very moment. Do you all want to pass? Do you all want to pass? Yes. So how can we pass this exam in just this 1.5 day which we have? By telling ourselves that nothing is going to be out of this world, just staying calm, the brain should not be exhausted, and quietly go to the Pearson Center, read the question carefully, just mark the right answer as you're doing in your home any single best answer or extended match question book. Please do not let the nervousness or anxiety of being evaluated come under pressure. Do you guys understand this point? You take it as a mock exam of RFA and you think that I'm sitting there, nobody is assessing me, I am not being evaluated, but I have to make every question correct because I have to score. And question, Aisha, Javed, Savati, for every question, you people should have this feel that if I mark this question correct, I would pass this exam. You will be exhausted when you reach to 70. I remember myself drinking juice at 70th question because nothing was going up in brain. But then I told myself, well done, 30 left. So in the middle of the exam, you people have to tell yourself that you can do it. You have done. After 50 questions, please appreciate yourself, encourage yourself. half done, half more. Read carefully. Understand the question. They're giving a hint. Do you guys understand this point? This is what is needed in the last days. It's not that we just scan anything new won't matter, but your mental state matters. Keep on telling yourself, last 10 questions, you get exhausted. But then you tell yourself, no problem. Just shake your head and tell, no, I have to beat this exam. These last 10 questions, if I make them correct, I will pass this exam. Right? So what you have to do is that please remember step by step. 2 days before exam, that's you've got half day for today. You've got tomorrow's day as well. Please ensure that your ID checks are done. They're different, Pallavi. Your ID checks are completed. You people have kept everything, the ID and everything is ready. Yes, everyone, please, the IDs, everything is in the back. At least 2 IDs, please ensure that your IDs are same as that your passport and that is same as that of your Pearson ID, please. There should not be any mismatch, especially for girls. The second name change, people, that causes a problem. Everybody should have the same ID. Please take some driving license, take some passport, anything, your current national ID, whatever you have. But please do take that so that they have multiple IDs in case they have a problem with one. Okay? Now, before that, you people should make your today only. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Make sure that what you guys are wearing and the dress should be quite comfortable, please. The sleeves should not be tight. The trousers should not be tight because you have to sit for a little longer. Please wear breathable clothes so that you're airy, you're comfortable, loose fitted so that you people can just be easy in exam. All right, that really matters. Yeah, that's wonderful, Savati. Anything which makes you confident, anything which makes you easy, anything which makes you comfortable. All right, okay, make it ready. And same goes for shoes. Make the pair of shoes which are like comfortable to you. You had been wearing. Don't try a new one which starts hurting your feet. Okay, these things, they matter because your concentration gets affected if your dress is not comfortable, if your shoes are not comfortable. Okay, yes. Now everybody has to take something along. Few of the Pearson centers last time, they did not have any sort of eatables there. Cafe was not there. So please make sure if you're in habit of taking a tea or a coffee, you can have it in the flask with you, or you people can just have the sandwiches, burgers, anything you want to take it with you. If they allow there, if the things are available there, take in the middle break things fresh, but otherwise at least you've got your packed snacks with you from home. Decide it today. Okay, water has to be there. If you people are having some sort of a chocolates or maybe dates or something which is good in sugar, because definitely it gives instant energy to you guys. All right, you people can call to the Pearson Center if they've got some sort of a cafeteria. If not, then you people can just arrange taking things today yourself. Please make a plan, and today you should be ready what you're taking. You can take a juice along, you can take chocolates along. And if you ask me, during all written exams, after every 20 or 30 questions, please eat a small bite of chocolate. It really gives you energy and your focus is better. Keep on taking that. Keep it unwrapped with you and you can just take it. I'm not very sure, Nisha. I remember for my exams, for if they can't take you with allow you with the wrappers, you can unwrap them and put it in the tissue paper, because they just have concerns regarding the strictness regarding some sort of a material which is being taken inside. So you can ask them that if I can open it and take inside. But few of the Pearson centers, they're very flexible. Students, they had the water, juices, tea along with them. Okay, so whatever suits you, but please do make these arrangements today. All right, so are you all clear what you people have to do today? In terms of reading, just go through the last minute folder, the algorithms and the related topics charts. That's it. Those tables and algorithms. Okay. Please be easy. Don't stress out yourself. What we have to do is to give our 100% on the final day. Right? Yes, I'll come to that, Ramya, just in a bit, my dear. Okay? So everybody clear what we have to do 2 days before, like for today? Aisha? Where's Aisha, Jaleel? Yeah, Prachita? Sumira? Mahmood, my dear? Yes? Everybody clear? Okay, perfect. Message Safa Mahmood. She's going to share the screenshots. Okay, Keshwar, my girl? Yes, you all are strong. So please ensure that you guys understand. Okay, what are we going to do? That's whatever is comfortable for you, my dear. Whatever is comfortable for you. Okay. So now tomorrow is MRCT Part 1 exam. We would definitely be praying for them, and they'll come out successful, confidently. Today, you guys would be feeling, oh, they're nervous about Part 1. They don't know that's so easy. I mean, why they're nervous? Yes, you people would be saying this, correct? Ask me. They're as nervous as you guys. Right? So you people have to understand that last day before exam, please do not burden yourself, because the next day, I need your 100%. All right? Next day, I need your 100%, please. What does that mean? You people will start in the morning. If you people have your some sort of a volatile points, 3 to 4 hours, just scan them. No headache, no nervousness, and just tell yourself it's not a big challenge for you. For you, it's a doable job because you have been doing it earlier. Nobody's there to assess. You know, for MRCT Part 3, Farah, I always understand this point, because if they get nervous, they lose the game immediately. Why? Because it's about speaking. And if you start fumbling, of course, and you start getting silent in front of your examiner, you can't bring back that time and the bell rings. But why to get nervous in a written exam? Where you have time to read, where you have time to exclude, where you have time to see the options. Nobody is getting angry at you. Nobody is scolding you. Nobody is shouting at you. And it's not about your speech. It's not about the coherence between your mind and speech. Why we should get nervous? Yeah? You people have to tomorrow tell yourself, you people have to tell yourself that you are all relaxed, calm, composed, eating well. Take very good diet, because that would make your stores, that would build up your stores for the next day. Exactly. We forget the things, Mary, when we are nervous. So take a very good rest and ensure that your sleep cycle is at least 8 to 10 hours. Absolutely, Prachita. Right? So 8 to 10 hours sleep I need. Even if you just wake up in the middle of the night, you have to tell yourself, no, Nisha, it's very important. You know why? That sleeping would make your things come up to your mind, which you have read maybe like 6 months earlier. All right, that would come up into your mind. Whatever is your favorite, is that chow mein? Is it a pasta? Is it some Italian cuisine? Anything you people like. Please take that tomorrow and ensure that you eat at your full, because that stores would work for the next day. All right. So tomorrow, what you guys would do is that double check that your things are ready. 3 to 4 hours, only volatile things, but no pressure on brain, no pressure on your memory. Everything would come up into your mind once you people just reach out to the Pearson Center. Last day before exam, the most important thing is food and diet. Am I clear? Am I clear, please? Yes, but nobody is going to tell me that, ma'am, I was sleepless, I couldn't sleep. Tell yourself it's just like one day that you've already passed exam. You have to sleep like as contented as you've passed the exam. It's all about the mindset. It's all about thinking, right? So tell yourself that you've already passed this exam. Today, it feels that it's just me and it's the complete universe, you know. I am the only one who is the sufferer. It's not like that. When you come into this world, you guys are alone. And when we leave, we are alone. This fight is what you have to do for yourself. You have to beat this for yourself. It is very important that you tell yourself that this success means a lot to you. That's my girl, Taryn. It's just that I can speak for you guys, but you people have to make it reality. Do you guys understand this point? We have to keep the positive attire from this very moment and take my words that miracle would happen. You would see that the things and the blessings are just pondering upon you and, showering upon you. And you would see that the things are coming up into your mind. Sarah, you would see that this would happen. Just sit in the exam with this faith, Zehra, that I've already passed the exam. I'm just sitting because I have to do these 200 questions. I've already. Exactly, Prachita. Why? Because you've not taken rest. Yeah? Yes? Okay. Now, what we have to do on the exam day, everyone, please. This is the most important day for which we had been working. Now, in the morning, when you people wake up, ensure that you people take a bath. Why? Because at times it's like stress releasing when you take a shower. Okay. So take a lukewarm shower, please. Okay. And ensure that you people are fresh because the sleep or the tiredness, that all goes away with that. All right. After that, please take a very good breakfast. And if your bowel habits are to the extent that, it's just like you try to empty the bowel, that would really be good because that makes you feel light and you don't have that pressure, because definitely the adrenaline rush that makes you a little uncomfortable at times under stress. Okay. So that would be great if overnight or early in the morning, you attend the toilet and you're comfortable before going to the center. All right. Once you reach to the, since I'm just going to answer all the questions, I'll just take the exam day all like a story, but please take every single word which I'm saying, very important it is for your efficiency. Okay. So then you will take a very good breakfast, as I've told you, take good amount of juice or hydration, up your things, double check that you have taken everything, and please do not leave on the last moment. At least 30 minutes before, keep the margin of the traffic, keep the margin of all these things, because last moment anxiety and stress keeps you again on toes, and your again nervousness makes you anxious, more anxious. Okay. So please keep that margin and reach 30 minutes before. But before reaching does not mean that you start saying, oh my God, oh, I saw you. Oh, yes, you're from RFA. I'm also from RFA. I've seen you in the study group. Glad to meet you. And start chit chat and discussion. Nobody is going to discuss anything before exam ends. Amrita, Claire, yes? So everyone I know, Nisha, I know that nobody knows anyone out there very strictly, because nothing would happen except nervousness, right? You people will do your ID check in the Pearson Center, all right? After doing the ID check, you people are going to sit separately in the waiting area. If you want to eat something, you can take your chocolates. If you're fresh, if you want to attend toilet, do that. And no need to read anything. No need to read anything, because you're making yourself exhausted at that time. You don't have to invite exhaustion. People carrying big notes and, just scanning students. They send me photos. Ma'am, everybody is revising the slide screenshot. Everybody's still doing the recalls. Ma'am, the last minute I can see people doing. I tell them, please relax. Okay. So you people have to just eat and sit quietly. You can just do meditation, offer your prayers, relax. Just tell yourself that you don't have to make your mind exhausted. Why? Because you people have to reach up for your first 100 questions. All right. Okay. I know for many of you, it's very difficult to stay silent. But just for the sake of 6 hours, for me, please. After that, you can speak double, triple, quadruple, whatever you guys want. I'll be allowing you to do so, but not before that. Okay? Yeah? That's my girl, good girl, Mary. Now, After you enter into the Pearson Center, please ensure that you guys read the question carefully. Once you start, everybody, now I'm attempting the first 1 hour. I need your attention, everyone. Once you start seeing the question, the first part, you will do the single best answers. It can be an obstetric paper, it can be a gynecology paper. Okay? Or at times, two exams back, we had some mixed questions as well. It doesn't matter. For us, we have to do 200 questions. So nothing should invite nervousness. The state of mind which you guys would have sitting in the Pearson Center is that we are doing a mock exam. We are not being analyzed. It's not a summative. Even if it's summative, we have already decided that it would be pass, Yes. So it's basically our own assessment. Nobody is evaluating us. Read the question carefully. Think as if we are doing in the study group and solving each question together. Okay? Read the question in a way that your ears can listen to your voice. Out of 50 first 50 single best answers, I expect them to be done in 50 to 60 minutes. 60 minutes is maximum. You will see that single best answers are doable. Generally, it's like very good speed students they have. When you'll come to the 50 extended math questions, here I need your double, triple attention and focus. You can leave the question in between if you want, but there's no negative marking. So that means what? You can go with the flow as well. I mean, keep solving the question. If you ask me, I never left any question unattended in the first go. But if I feel maybe the question number 23, I need to reconsider, I will flag question number 20. Right? We can flag the question and come back. Why, Prachita? Because it's better to mark it rather than not getting time to get back to the flagged question. Do you guys understand this point, Priyanka? I'm not in favor of leaving the question in one go. There are two reasons for that. First reason is that you people have actually spent your time to read that question. Swati, second time when you come back to that question, you will again spend your 1 minute to read that question. So once you have read that question, at least use that time and whatever is your first instinct, please do that as per your first instinct. And 95% of the times, your first instinct is always the right instinct. Absolutely, Sadaf. You can come back to all the flagged questions. You have all the flagged questions marked, like you want to go at 23, you want to go at 42, you want to go at 99. You can come back. But my suggestion is do not leave them unattended. Do not leave them unmarked. Do you all get this point? Yes? Because when you're reading for the first time, even if you're not knowing, at least by exclusion, you work on those questions, right? And when you work on those questions, at least mark what you feel is better now. And if you feel that you need to reconsider, you can do the flag for that question. Got it? Right? Sarah, you've got 50 EMQs and you've got 180 minutes. 2 hours. Right? So roughly 2 minutes each. All right? No problem, Amruta. Your flag is for you. They are going to check the answers if they're marked, whatever answer is marked. One more request, please. Once you mark first time and you go back, sorry, 120. 120, my dear Faisal. Yeah? So basically 120 and 60. All right? So basically 60 minutes for single best answer and 120 for 50 single best extended match questions, 180 total. Okay, 3 hours. All right? All of you, please, when you flag a question and you come back, dear all, you people have to be very sure before changing your answer. Because generally, the first instinct, that's the right one, your inclination towards first. And when you change it, you have to be 100% confident that if you're changing some answer, that is correct. Because generally what students, they say is that, ma'am, I was doing it right. I don't know, just in the last moment, I changed it to the incorrect one. It happens with you guys as well. Yeah. Okay. So when you're changing your answer, be very, very sure that you're very confident in that. Okay. Got it, please? Yes, exactly. So try to do the first one as the correct one, please. Do not change the answers unless you're 100% sure. So people are asking how many questions are there. In paper one, you've got 100 questions in which 50 single best answers and 50 extended match questions are there, right? This 50, I want you to do in 50 to 60 minutes, and these you're going to do in 120 minutes. So total 100 questions in 180 minutes. Your time management should be accurate. Everybody, the Apple or the other smartwatches are not allowed, but the plain wristwatch you can wear, and otherwise the timer is on the screen also. Okay. Priyanka, around 50 questions, and on this, exactly on the screen also, Nadia. 40 questions in the single best answer, there will be much of the repeats, but even if the repeats are not there, for repeats also, everyone please, for repeats also read the options very carefully. Because even if there are repeats, they might like make A, B, C, D, E, E a new option. Right? So, Mehreen, they will give you complete 3 hours, even if they are late. So your 3 hours would start when the exam would start. Yeah, no, Mehreen, they have to give you 3 hours. If the exam starts late, then it ends late also. Right? Yes, it does, Umma. It does. With the question, it's going to be all the options and you're going to mark it. Okay? I think around 80%, Rachita. Yes? Okay. Now you have completed your first exam. The 100 questions are done. Yeah, one more thing I had to tell you guys. Around 70, 80 questions, you will start having a little exhaustion. So please tell yourself at that moment that no problem, I will do it still. And after half of the exam, please tell that I am doing great. I would pass this. It's not a big problem. And keep on encouraging yourself. You can do it. For the last 10 questions, Arusa, you have to be very, very focused and read it so carefully. It's just like few times students, they tell that they're scanning the question, but it's not going in their head. It should not happen. I know exhaustion is there, but take some chocolate or take some candy, which actually helps you to concentrate more. All right, exactly. Yes, Sadaf. Why? Because we get exhausted. All right. Once your first exam is done and you will come out, no matter app separately, Almas. Now, this question I do not agree with, that single best answers and extended match questions have to be passed separately. Why? I am telling you guys that for each question you guys would fight. Every single RFA student has to aim for 100 questions making correct. Do you guys understand? No single question you people would take easy. Vareed, are you there? You people understand this point? No, Prachita, why? You know the question, you don't know the question. Prachita, RCOG doesn't know that you know the question, you don't know the question. The one who knows the question under nervousness can also make it wrong. And the one who doesn't know the question can make, with a wise guess, the answer right. Do you guys agree with this? So they don't know that you have studied for 1 year, for 6 months, for 3 months, or for 1 month. Whatever you're going to reproduce on that day would be presented as result. Does it make sense to you guys? Yes. So basically, for every question, you have to tell yourself, even if you don't know the question, it's an alien question. You have the options. Please mark with exclusion. Okay, C can't be the option. Yes? D is not, yeah? So D is not going to be the option. Right, so A and B I'm left with. When I'm left with A and B, I'll go back to the question, read the question again, and this time on only see A and B because I've already excluded the others. And see the leading part. Definitely, yes, I will feel that one of the option is better. Got it? Yes? So this is what you guys have to remember, staying calm, that exclusion would be for those. I repeat that once again for those questions which you guys don't know. You will read the question. This is your question. You will see options A, B, C, D, E, whatsoever is there. You will see, okay, this can't be, this is not related. All these you're going to exclude. Maybe you're left with B and you're left with C, right? These two options. You'll go back to the question and read that. And the second time, you will only see these two options because you've already excluded the others. And see the last words what they're asking for. Then when you'll choose 90% of the timing, your answer will be correct. This is to be done for those questions where you have very close options, please. And these would be hardly 10 questions out of 100 in each exam. Clear? Okay. So one EMQ, yes, one EMQ, my dear, and A to O options, mascara. Okay. All right. Now, the most important thing where I've seen students unfortunately failing just because they get exhausted in the break. Break means it's a break between two exams. Exam is not over yet, right? When you complete, yes, Faiza, we have to complete pass separately. I'm against this question, my dear. I want every single question to be passed. Okay? Yeah, this should be the mindset. 100 by 100. Now, once you'll be done with your first exam, everybody please pay attention. I need a little silence. You're the same as that of the premium, huh? Continuously chat box working and flowing. Yeah? Yes? All right. So now we have completed our first exam. We would be feeling a little heavy head. Yeah? And it's natural to feel this way because we've had lots of concentration. You people will quietly come out with the Pearson Center. You will feel that, words coming out from right and left and the noises coming out from all around. Question number this. Oh, do you remember what was in the myocardial infarction? What did you do for the timing of stopping that rivoxaban? What did you do for the cardiomyopathy question? What did you do for the CTG question? You would listen to so many voices all over, but you will stay silent. You would not discuss that what did you do or what did they do in that answer because it doesn't make any difference. You will take your snack, which you brought yourself, or what you had from the cafe at that time. You will take a cup of coffee or a tea, whatever you like, good sugar in that, and take a chocolate, something, or if you can have a juice, please. If it's your prayers time, you can offer your prayers and you can get fresh. 30 minutes, some centers, 1 hour, some centers. You have to go to the Pearson Center again. After attending this, please attend toilet also and get ready before time, 5 minutes before, sit onto your computer again. Got it? Yes. So this 30 minutes, tell yourself that if you did extremely good, even then you have not passed as of now. And if you didn't do good, even then you have not failed up till now. Am I clear? Yes? Do you guys understand this point? Even when, where this break is a destiny changer. When students, they feel, oh, wow, what a good paper it was. And they get overconfident and they start taking the next paper easily and they start doing high fives and start as if like they've passed the exam. And the ones who don't have it a good one, they start getting nervous. Now it can't change my destiny. Both approaches are wrong. Even if you've done wonderfully well, even then you've not passed as of now. So you have to maintain your focus. And if you've done not as good as you were expecting, still you can pass because the second exam can make your percentile go higher. Do you guys understand? And believe me, from your childhood, from your schools, then your college, then your medical school, you will know that there are people who just spread nervousness. Oh my God, I'm not remembering anything. Oh my God, my heart's beating so fast. Is your heart also beating fast? Are you nervous also, or it's only me who's getting nervous? I think I'm not remembering the cervical intraepithelial neoplasia. Do you remember what do we do in SIN 3? Can you please quickly tell me what happens in postmenopausal ovarian cyst? And they'll keep on doing this. No matter what's happening in heart, but they'll make you nervous. Stay away. Do not talk to anyone because it's just going to create nervousness and anxiety. And we have these people around. They just create nervousness. Yeah. So you people just have don't just sit in the corner. Just do your prayers and do your meditation and do your focus. That's it. And again, do you remember my voice notes? Yes, where I said that even a single word extra which you people would be speaking would take your ATP. And I mean it, that you have to save your energies. Yeah. So do not use it, Masuma, on these things because your second exam is equally important. All right. Now you're going to start second exam. Let me tell you guys, and let me be very, very clear that second exam is generally difficult, not because of the questions, because you are tired. And I've seen the lack of focus in the second exam a little more as compared to the first exam. If you fight for the next 100 questions well, believe me, you would see that you make it so easily. Because students, they drop into the percentile in the second exam too often. And the difficult part is that even the easy questions, they go make it wrong. What is the reason? Because it's just a headache or they are not able to focus. They say that our eyes were watering and we just started having headache and we can't focus. It's just a game of nerves and you have to come out stronger in this. Every single question matters. So in the second exam, please have a very good focus. And out of them also, the first 50 single best answers, you mark it correct. 50 extended match questions and specifically last 30 will make your destiny. Do you guys understand? Yes? Zaida is saying take some analogies here. So everyone, please, that is the reason if you conserve your energies, you people will have lots and lots of composure and confidence till the end. Last 10 questions, 15 questions, 20 questions generally are easy questions. The difficult questions are in the start of the exam. This is how the exam is set. But the nervousness, the anxiety, and the exhaustion makes it difficult. So yes, first 50 Sidra is going to be the single best answers. The last 50 are extended match question. So till the end, and I would be just sitting beside you telling, fight till the end. You can do it. Just 15 questions remaining, just 30 questions remaining, and you would see that it would work. Have you ever seen a mountaineer climbing up a mountain? Have you ever seen a building being built by in some road corner and you see that after 1 month and say, oh my God, I saw it a little while earlier. It was just like few bricks. Now it's just a complete story built up. Yeah. All of you, please, nothing would stop. And human capability is so much. Human capability, Ummah, is so much that even if you have to do 600 questions, you people can do it. Believe me. You people have all these energies and confidence and potential. You just have to keep that potential and bring that potential and reproduce at your best. If you people do that, you all are 100% passing. I can write it for you guys. But if you just read the question carefully till the end and you don't lose your focus, you're already successful. It's only the matter of focus on that time. Yeah. Okay. So work on these parts because now no theory is going to work. Headache should not be there. Nervousness should not be there. It's just a matter of those 3 + 3 hours and you people would shine. Yes. Zahida, you're amazing. Inshallah, everything's gonna be fine. Rio? Yes. Mina? Nadia? Ask me that how good you guys are in your preparation. You all would do great. And you people would see, just read the question. carefully. And after the exam ends, please meet everyone, chat with everyone, and then you can hug, you can have party, anything you want. And then would be the days when we'll start praying harder for the result, and we're going to start MRCT Part 3 sooner. All right? Today, you people have to make sure that you people tell yourself that I am the best, I can do it. You have to tell yourself that nothing can change if I stay confident. Why to think of a failure? I just have to think about success. That's it. If you think about the success, and again, what makes us nervous is that we have a fear of being evaluated. Why do we do good deeds? Because we are scared of the doomsday. Yeah, we are scared about that we are going to be on the suffering side if the deeds are not good, and we would be in the blessed side if the deeds are good. Yes, if whenever you have a feeling of evaluation, you get fearful. So today you have to tell yourself that I'm not being evaluated. I'm the best. I will do my best. My heart would be praying, Jasi. I can't tell you guys that it's just another exam for me again. Every time it happens, but I know that how much hard work you people have put in. I know how much hard work together we have reached to this day after so much of hard work together. But let me tell you guys that you people still can write in your fate that you have passed and you'll receive a congratulation email. Let's change the destiny today with our strong mindset. Let's prove today that nothing but passing, we are going to the center, working on these points just to pass. Nothing but passing this exam. Would you all do it for me? Yes? Yes? No matter things are not coming in your mind now, no matter you had to revise more and you couldn't do it, everything would be fine. If you work on these points, as I'm telling you, they don't know that how much anyone has studied, how good anybody was in the study group, how fast anybody was in the study group. It is what you do in those 3+3 hours. And we all have to prove ourselves to be very good in reading question, being composed. We would do it with the Almighty's blessings. We would do it and we would prove ourselves to be the best. Give me a thumbs up. With this confident heart, with this confident mindset, we will go into the exam center. We will do every question and we'll fight till the last question. And we will prove ourselves that we are here to be successful. Because we have to do it for ourselves. We have to do it for our families. We have been working hard for this. Now, the last moment, we can't just lose it. Yes? Thank you very much. I would be sending a voice note before sleeping. You have to listen to tomorrow and before going to the Pearson Center. The last thing you people would be doing is that voice note of 2 minutes. You people would be listening to it and enter into the Pearson Center and just the next exam again in the break. You all would be successful. Keep those last focused points in your mindset and you people would see everything will be fine. Love you all. Take very good care of yourself. Let's wait for the congratulations meeting, and I'm sure that you people would do it. Thank you so much for being here. Keep just remembering these points and stay calm, stay composed. I need your calm mindset, and you people would see that, yes, we all would be successful. Thank you very much, and best of luck from the entire team of RFA Tutors, from all your mentors, moderators, the coordinators. We would be praying for all those hours and waiting to be successful. Thank you so much. Love you all. May success be yours. Amin. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.